Hey guys and gals, Jim here. Sorry about that. This is going to be a video, kind of a little bit about the paint, what I'm finding about round two. This is actually a close-up of my TV. This is the high definition 1080 version. That's the front part of the nacelle on the K'tinga. I thought I'd start out with that. You notice it's kind of washed out. It's a little darker in person and all that, but I've been going over the colors, trying to decide what color I want to use for my base coat, and the dark and the light and all that. And as with the rest of the, basically the instructions and the other issues with the kit, round two couldn't seem to get the paint colors right on the paint callouts. I've been pulling out a lot of paint samples. I picked up a lot of different paints and all that, and so I decided to do this video. Now this may be in two parts. It's going to be a little bit lengthy and stuff, but there's a lot of guys out there, they're painting theirs real dark colors. Other guys are painting it brighter colors and stuff. The colors are actually washed out compared to what the photos of the box are, but that's the front of, like I said, the front of the nacelle. You can pick out the greens, the light. It's actually a medium color green, but it's getting washed out on the video and stuff. So we're gonna switch down now to the box art. So zoom back out. Okay, we got our box art. Sorry about the reflection, but I'm trying to throw some little bit of light on this. Let's see if I can't move it a little bit. It's a little bit better. A little bit better there. Okay. Anyway, the main colors that we're going to be talking about is the greens. So I did a bunch of little paint samples here on some sheet styrene, so that way they look more like the colors that comes out of the swatches and stuff. But we're going to go over some of this now and point out some discrepancies I've got. First off, I'm looking at the first thing I noticed on here was the flat green. It's Testors. These are all Testors enamels. Testors flat green 1164. That comes in the little tiny bottles like that. Testors 1164. This is Testors 1164. Okay? No way does it look like that. Okay? I'm going to get some paint jars out here. I'm going to move this over. We're going to do this a little bit differently. Bear with me. Okay, the Testors 1164. This is actually a Testors 1164. It's green, and green crayons, green colored pencils, green, grass green, whatever you want to call it. But this is what we're getting for the 1164. Now, does that look like the same color? No. This color, the bottom sample, is fairly close. It's a little bit lighter. That's fairly close to it, and that's the closest I got to it. If I use that color, I'm going to lighten it up quite a bit, but that's actually Testors Model Master number 2062. It's called Raf Interior Green. That's fairly close, the paint sample that they're showing looks almost like a real light minty green, a grayish green, but no way is that 1164. So anyway, that's that. Now that's Testors. This one's Testors Pale Green, which is 1716. I just put that on there for the show because this is the base colored Klingon Bird of Prey and all that. So we're gonna go, just leave it at that. And it closely matches some of the greens on the ship, on the top side anyway. These are showing a little bit more contrast, more vivid colors than it should be. Most of the colors should be washed out. But anyway, that's a little discrepancy, first thing I found out. Now the regular green, the 1164, probably is a little bit closer to that. Actually, what's even closer to that is my Rust-Oleum color, which is, where is it at? My Rust-Oleum color right there is fairly close, and that's a moss green. Bottom color is a leafy green. Moss green is fairly close to kind of close to what you see there, a washed out color green, and that. I'm thinking of the leafy green I'm probably going to use for my base coat. Use the mossy green, but the only color actually call out that tester got right is the light earth and stuff. So sorry about the focusing. I'm trying to do this up close and stuff, but these colors aren't dead on the ones that I did samples of, but it's colors that I'm most likely going to be using. I'm kind of leaning towards the Rust-Oleum colors better than the Testors colors and all that, but it's just it's too much. And this is an oregano, which is a little bit darker than that swatch of what Testors calling their flat green. That's a fairly close match there. Like I said, as is the Testors Interior Green. Those are both pretty close colors as far as the that goes. So, but this is what Testors is calling their green. This top color is Testors pale green, which is like I told you, that's 1716. The RAF Interior Green is 2062. I just thought I'd clear that up a little bit. But I'm looking at more of these greens here. Probably going to be the base color for my medium green. I'm probably use the and the medium green is a leafy green Rust-Oleum. I'm probably going to use this color for my darker green, which is a moss green, and then this is a sage green color here. And once you put washes over it, it's going to darken up. And this is this one up here is a Rust-Oleum. It's just an army green, plain old army green. I got some darker color swatches. This is a medium green Model Master Spray. This is dark green. This is a Rust-Oleum forest green. It leans more towards the browner side. And this is a called a Hunt Club green and stuff. So and that Hunt Club green is more leaning towards the darker green up here. So but I just thought I'd go over this. So don't buy the color callouts that they put on this box, because some of them you got to mix. They're talking about mixing flat green and forest green to come up with that color, which is pretty close to a pale green color, or like I said, the Rust-Oleum. It's showing up brighter in the camera, but it's closer to that. Those there colors. In person, it looks a lot different than it does on camera, but that's the Model Master Pale Green, which is pretty close, just a shade lighter, and that would even be a good match for your lighter color, your darker color up there. But then if you go up here, this looks more like a green, more like the Testors, and that, or even the Rust-Oleum one. The light's hitting it, so like I said, everything, different light sources make colors look different. The best way to tell your paint colors is in natural sunlight. That's going to give you your best shots. But in looking on screen at the K'tinga in the movie, the first movie, the beginning of the motion picture, it's more lighter and muted greens and stuff and that. So like I says, everybody's gonna paint it different. Everybody sees it different. Everybody doesn't like the same colors, and that, you know, everybody's gonna have their own thing. The pale green is actually close to that, what they're calling their lighter green, and in those more whiter areas, that's what they're calling the Testors 1164, which is that. Now you tell me, this color here is going to give you that light green there, which is almost a light mint green. I'd say that that bottom color even matches the medium color green a lot more and stuff. So like I said, I just thought I'd share that with you. It's just a discrepancy I found. It's like they couldn't even get their paint colors samples right on here. It's like that 1164. This is out of the bottle too. This dark color green. So that's 1164 right there. So anyway, it didn't end up as long as I thought it would. I'm doing my own thing. I got a couple other colors I'm probably gonna use instead of the Testors Light Earth on that little grill, that little cover that goes over to your battery box. Of course, I'm not using the batteries or nothing. Mine's all sealed up. I did my own lighting running off of 12 volts, but I'm getting my colors settled over here so I can get her start painted and stuff and that. So and in reality, if you look at the movie real closely, you're going to notice, especially on the nacelles, there's almost like a Aztecing pattern on there, you know, little tiny squares of different shades of greens and stuff, almost like on the Enterprise and stuff. And I did read somewhere also that when they pulled this model out of storage for Christie's auction, there was a white powdery substance all over the ship, something similar to what they did to the Enterprise refit, where they lightened up the colors for shooting and stuff, for camera lighting and stuff, so they could pick things up better. They did a similar thing to this. They dusted it over with some kind of white powder to make it much lighter and stuff. And real quick, I'm going to pull up a photo. There's this box, and it does explain on the box art that up in the box here, that some colors are printed more standoutish, so you could see the differences in shades and stuff. But I'm going to pull up a quick picture here, and there's a better shot how muted and kind of like lightened up the colors are and everything. So we're gonna be looking at that and stuff, and that's probably one of the routes I'll be going. So and like I said, once they weather it, you know, I'm going to use lighter colors, because once it's all weathered and everything, it's going to show up a lot lighter too. So but I just thought I'd share that with you guys and just give you a little bit idea. Do your own thing, and I bet you anybody that's building this, there's probably not going to be any two that look alike and stuff. There's going to be all different variations. Some guys may paint it up real dark colors that, like I've seen already. Others are going towards the lighter colors and stuff, but there's going to be all different variations of this. So anyway, I just thought I'd share this little tidbit with you guys and stuff. Mainly that kind of caught my attention right there, because I knew that wasn't a flat green. That's almost a grayish green. Like I said, it's a real light minty green. So anyway, till the next time, you guys all take care, and I'm going to try to get some stuff done over the weekend, stuff that needs bases and stuff. I'm going to try to finish up, so maybe the beginning of next week I can pop up a couple of videos and that. But this won't be done painting. There's a lot of painting, a lot of masking on this for all the different panels and stuff, so it's going to take a while, and a dry time from one day to the next, for one color to the next and all that. So it won't be overnight where I pop up a video to finished up and painted model. So till the next time, you guys all take care. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for all the great comments you guys been leaving and stuff, and input on this kit and stuff. And we'll see you soon. Till the next time, take care. Bye.